Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Today, I am going to do another Goo Doll song, Long Way Down. It's an old one, it's a classic, but it's really good, and it's got some interesting meaning to it because I tried looking up, like, especially for older songs, I try to see like if they like to explain the meaning, because if they have a definitive meaning to the songs, I'll try to contextualize that in the lyrics, and if not, then well, I do the best with what I'm given. And it seems that they never really explain what the exact meaning of the song is, but you kind of get the idea from when you listen to the lyrics. Anyway, enough of my rambling. Let's get into it. What the hell just happened? Okay. First and foremost, this music video visually is just insane with all the switching and cutting and rotating shots. It's very crazy. But anyway, so let's get into this, where he says, "Oh, here you are, there's nothing left to say. You're not supposed to be that way." One can gather that he's talking to like a former girlfriend or someone that he was in love with. So when he's like, "Oh, here you are, there's nothing left to say," pretty much like at this point, everything that I've tried does not work. There's nothing more that we can discuss. There's nothing really to go over, and it ties into you're not supposed to be that way. Like it's not supposed to be like this. Like you're not what I envisioned. I take that as, that you're not what I thought you were. You're not supposed to be this person standing in front of me now, which ties back into, oh, here you are. Like, oh, here you are. Like, almost like I'm finally really seeing what you are and who you are, and it's not worth me even talking anymore. And when he's like, did they push you out? Did they throw you away? I take it as like, okay, I kind of take that as, you know what? She left him for somebody else, right? She left him, it didn't work, and now she comes back. Basically, he's her second choice, and he realizes this now. And that's like, did they push you out? Did they throw you away? Like, did they get rid of you too? Did they discard you, and now here you are back to me? I think that's the way you can read it. And then he says, and then it goes into, touch me now and I don't care. When you take me, I'm not there. Almost human, but I'll never be the same. He goes, basically, she has no effect on him anymore. Like, what she's done has so thoroughly changed the way that he sees this person that the things that used to make him feel something don't do anything anymore, which is in the lines, touch me now and I don't care. When you take me, I'm not there. Almost human, but I'll never be the same. Basically, this is this has changed him fundamentally, and he realizes, I think, that he'll come out okay in the end, but he'll forever be changed by this experience. Yeah. Anyway, let's keep going. Okay, that's the chorus of the song, and then the chorus is like long way down. He repeats long way down 3 times, so I'm not going to say long way down every single time. Let's not do that. But when he says, I don't think I'll make it on my own, I don't want to live in here alone, I think that is, I take that as like is him lamenting as he's, basically as his heart's breaking, and as he's basically losing like all his identity and ideals and the things he believed in, and he's kind of questioning whether he can live without her, I guess, is what you could take it as. Anyway, it's like, long way down, I don't think I'll make it on my own, I don't want to live in here alone. It's like that back and forth someone has with themselves. How can I put it? Like, when you realize you have to let go of someone, but you're also questioning if you should, even though logically you know it's a good idea. Emotionally, you feel torn because emotionally you still don't want to be without them, even though you know that it's better that you let them go. So I think that's him like questioning his um his revelation from the first lyric. And like long way down, I don't think I'll make it on my own. And then like no, I don't want to live in here alone. And then he's reiterating, I don't think I'll make it on my own. And, like there's that uncertainty of I don't know if I will be able to survive this. But anyway, let's keep going.
I never put you down. I never pushed you away. You're not supposed to be that way. And anything you want, there's nothing I could say. Is there anything to feel? Is it pain that makes you real? Cut me off before it kills me.
Okay. So, this is very interesting here, I think so anyway. I never put you down, I never pushed you away, you're not supposed to be that way. Like, basically reiterating, like, it's like, why did you treat me this way when I never hurt you? I did everything I could to get closer to you, to even build you up, to make you feel better. And ultimately, it was for nothing. You aren't any better for it. You were never maybe even that good to begin with. Like, again, like, you weren't supposed to be this person. But I realized that all of my efforts were kind of futile. Everything I did amounted to nothing. And then he goes, and anything you want, there's nothing I could say. Is there anything to feel? Is it pain that makes you real? Cut me off before it kills me. Like, I take that as when he's saying that, and anything you want, there's nothing I could say. Basically, when it came to fulfilling your needs or making you happy, there's really nothing that I could have said or done. There's nothing that I could have done that could have filled that void inside of you. It was a futile effort on my part to try to fulfill you. And then he's like, then when he says, is there anything, I'm trying to get over saying like too much. I realize that that's steeped into my lexicon. Anyway, moving on. Is there anything to feel? Is it pain that makes you real? Cut me off before it kills me. And, I take that as tying into the first two lines of this verse. Anything you want, there's nothing I could say. Basically, he's resolved himself. He's kind of resigned this responsibility and wondering, it's like, basically he's numb at this point. He's numb to it all. He's wondering, like, is there anything to feel? Can I feel anything, sort of? Is it pain that makes you real? Like, I don't know. Is it the hurt that makes this legit? Is it the hurt that makes this? Is it anything to feel? Is it pain? Like, is it anything to feel? Is there pain that makes you real? Basically, is it worth feeling anything? Is the pain really worth it? Is the pain what makes this something worth having? And then ultimately he resolves, cut me off before it kills me. Essentially, just like, go away before I destroy myself in this situation, dealing with you, dealing with all this torment that it brings me. Ultimately, it brings me nothing but pain, and I need to be released from it before it ultimately destroys me. And then we're going back into the chorus, which I'm not going to reiterate again. before we close this song out with the chorus for one last time, let's get into the last short verse bridge. It's more of a bridge than a verse, I guess, but a little bit in between. Anyway, I never put you down. It kind of like reiterates the second verse, which is I never put you down, I never push you away, but then changes the last three lines of that verse with take another piece of me, give my mind a new disease, and the black and white world never fades to gray. Essentially, take another piece of me, give my mind a new disease. Essentially, go ahead and chip away at me as you already have done. Chip, like basically, taking away my self-esteem. Maybe, it's like, yeah, my self-esteem, not even ego. I don't want to say ego, but basically chip away at my own mental well-being, which I can even say ties into give my mind a new disease. Take another piece of me. Take away from me as you already have done. As you, basically, actually, no, it does tie into it because I shouldn't have skipped over the first two lines. I never put you down. I never pushed you away. Basically, I never did anything to hurt you, but all you did was keep taking and taking and taking. So I give and you take is basically what he's saying. I never put you down. I never pushed you away. Take another piece of me. Give my mind a new disease. Basically, I tried to give and give and give, and then all you did was try to take and poison me mentally and basically psychologically abused me. I gave to you, and for me giving, all you did was punish me. And then he says, and then the black and white world never fades to gray. Essentially, there's never any nuance in any of this. It's either all like highs or all lows. There's never any peace or any like subtlety to any of it, I would say. Because as if you know, like when things are black and white, it's like, black and white, good, evil. It's very diametrically opposed. And I guess you could take that as also the black and white will never fit to gray. It's like we will always be on complete opposite sides. There will never be a way to find any middle ground between us. As long as we're together, it'll forever be toxic. You'll always take, and I'll always feel the need to give, and there will never be any like healthy medium between either one of us. It'll always be so diametrically opposed. I guess that's kind of how you could take it. That's kind of how I see it. Anyway, let's keep going. Okay, that was Goo Goo Dolls Long Way Down. Let me put that phone down. Goo Goo Dolls Long Way Down. Let me know what you think. Do you agree with my assessment? Do you disagree? Do you have a different take? I would like to hear it. I'd like to know. Let's talk about it. It'd be fun. And until next time, I'll talk to you later. Peace.